Analysts. Let me get your reactions first to this plot. These two women arrested in New York accused of supporting ISIS, plotting but what is being described as a major terror operation, maybe going after a shopping area in Manhattan. Bob Baer, what do you make of this?
Well, initially I'd say that this was not organized from Syria or Iraq. These are two lone wolves. They got an idea in their head, and then they set about putting the explosives together using propane tanks. If that's in fact what they want to do, is a very difficult explosive device to use. You have to wrap it in explosives, you have to know how much to fill them and the rest of it. So I think the FBI caught these people, no doubt, on social media of some sort, expressing their ideas, their devotion to jihad, and they put them under surveillance. This is a pretty typical operation. They stopped it. The FBI is on these people and has done a good job, and I think we're lucky again. But it's the lone wolf that we should worry about, that knows explosives, that doesn't need to reach out for looking for expertise.
Yeah, it looks like they had some potential explosive capabilities, General Hertling. And Herald Square, it's pretty well known in Manhattan. Apparently these women, one 8 years old, one 31 years old, roommates. One of them was heard saying that they weren't necessarily going to go after this Herald Square department store area because too many, quote, normal people were there. They were seeking for, I guess, more prominent personalities, if you will. General Hertling, what do you make of this?
Well, the early reports, Wolf, are suggesting, as Bob said, that this was a very naive approach to an attack. Propane tanks are not a good bomb-making material. The early court documents have suggested that they tried to learn how to do this through online instructional manuals, and instead of being taught how to do it. The police have been monitoring this in a counterterrorism investigation for over a year. So all of these things lead me to believe that these were very immature approaches to bomb making. But what's interesting is there are some early unconfirmed reports that there are connections between these two individual women with others who have attempted to conduct homegrown attacks in the United States, to include the National Guard soldier who was attempting to get to Syria just a few weeks ago. So all of these things are very disturbing, but there's a positive side in this, and that the New York counterterrorism police have been very good in thwarting these kind of plots and actually gaining intelligence from them before they bring the hammer down and arrest these individuals.
Yeah, two New York women arrested today, and we'll get more details. I want both of you to stand by because we're following a lot of breaking news here on CNN today. The big story out of Switzerland, looks like they have some sort of tentative deal as far as Iran's